Sydney side, led out by their captain Wayne Pearce. Mick Potter at fullback. A lot of speed in the back line. Good linking ability of Terry Lamb. And the pack in the back row. Solid defence there. Interesting to see what their attack's like breaking the line. Tunks and Dunn in good form. Country boys out there. Led today by Peter Sterling. Steve McWhirter, a lot of experience at 5'8". Cleal and Gillespie, who's had a brilliant season. Roach and Brockenshire in the front row. And at the back, Gary Jack, anxious to keep his Australian spot this year, with Ray Spur and Glenn Murray in the centres. They may have their hands full this afternoon. O'Connor kicks off for the Sydney side. Gary Jack to take it up. Lamb's up there quickly. Strong defence from Sydney. Folkes was in over the top. Robert Morris from dummy half going forward. Gillespie.
There'll be no love lost out there, Jim. They're all fired up.
Sterling. Mortimer's kick. Potter. Country up quickly. Chris Mortimer in defence. Eric Growth. And that big man is going to be a handful today for Bert Gordon, but he gets a strong reception early on. Langmack. Simmons at dummy half. Tunks. Now the relieving kick. Lamb fires it down. Bert Gordon. A nervous touch for Gordon, but he held it. Gary Jack. Stepping. Got past Folkes, not O'Connor. Roach. Look at them up there. Sydney up very quickly to nullify the attack. Too quickly. They're inside the 5, and it's the first penalty of the day to Country.
That was a nervous penalty by the City side. There'll be two different tactics from either side. Country, I think, will try to play tight in the forwards, and the City side really have to get the ball out wide. If there's any weakness in that Country side, it's got to be the 3/4.
Morris. Folkes has got him. See what Country forwards can do here. Cleal. Simmons had him underneath. Robert Morris goes in. Roach. That's McWhirter. A lot of experience. First played for Country in 1979, Steve McWhirter. Sterling. It's dropped by Spur. That could be one of the weaker links in the side, out in the centres. Simmons. Fine low tackle from Brockenshire. Tunks. More good hitting from Country. Simmons to Dunn. The ball's been stolen. Dunn was trying to slip it away, and it was stolen by Neil Moy. Jack. Robert Morris to Sterling. The little kick ahead. Potter's back there. And Potter makes sure of it. Knocks it dead in goal. Simmons for the tap. Eric Gray. Tunks. Hasler. Pearce. O'Connor. O'Connor slips them. Good run by O'Connor. Back to Potter, who'll score. The first try of the match. Michael Potter has scored. Quick hands there. A beautiful run by Michael O'Connor and good thinking by Wayne Pearce. Watch the action.
Certainly was good thinking by Wayne Pearce on this occasion. Puts the ball away. O'Connor really does show his speed here. He kept calm, nice step, put the ball inside. Pearce realised he had a man on him, and Potter linking through. Simple try.
Sterling misses him. Chris Mortimer sends it deep. Growth, slow to get back to it. There he goes, around the defence, but not around his Parramatta teammate Peter Sterling. A special Sterling tackle for him. Pearce. Hetherington. A bit of heat in the tackles.
Growth is down injured. That tackle by Sterling certainly made it its effect. Growth limping.
Tunks. Growth taking a tumble. It looks like he's hurt his knee. Lamb under a bit of defensive pressure. Potter's kick goes out to Murray. Glenn Murray, the little scamperer from Newcastle western suburbs, back over halfway. Chris Mortimer lost it. Clumsy stuff. Brian Hetherington, who first played city country football in 1977, the oldest man on the field, made the fumble, and Eric Growth struggling to recover.
He's in a lot of pain, Jim. This is the tackle. And it really launches himself. And he seemed to bounce on his knee.
There's Growth. And it won't be much solace to him. Getting a good round of applause from the crowd. Robert Morris. Roach. Dunn underneath. And Gillespie around the middle. Sterling. Jack. Morris in from the wing to cut it off. Gillespie. Gillespie, a good run. Support for him. It's a try to Gordon. It was touched by Sydney on the way through after Gillespie made the break. Popped up the pass. It may have looked as though it was going forward, but I think you'll find it was touched by Sydney. First try to country, and the crowd love it.
Certainly do, and referee Mick Stone right on the spot with this one. Well, this is a guy that everyone says all he can do is tackle. That was a good break, good run. Took the gamble. The ball coming off a City player. Just a step. This is going to be the new star. There's no two ways about that. A great player. And good backing up by the wingman.
Neil Moy from Parks to add the extras and level the scores. He's kicked it, and so it's 6-all. 6-all, 16 minutes into the first half. Great comeback by Country. Roach, hungry for the action.
So's the dog.
Chris Mortimer. Potter on the chase. Long kick from Chris Mortimer. It's gained a good 50 metres, but Potter races back to the quarter line. Hasler. Gillespie there, stopped him. Dunn. And he cops one. An arm from Roach. The touch judge saw it, the referee didn't. And he's sped in to give his report. Watch it in here. Dunn and Roach getting involved. Roach letting know Dunn he's about. Brockenshire. Solid Country stuff in the pack. This is where they've got the strength. Sterling switches it. Gary Jack. Gordon, Cleal. They've had 4 tackles. Right on the line here. Morris to Sterling. The bomb this time. They're charging ahead. McWhirter's up there. It's loose. Is it a try? It's a try. McWhirter, I think, scored the try.
Chris Mortimer, I think.
Well, it's Gillespie or Mortimer. We'll see in the replay. There are a number of hands that went for the ball loose in goal. Sterling put up the bomb. Now watch it.
It's a good kick by Sterling on the 4th tackle. It's anybody's here. Kenny. And Chris Mortimer says thank you.
Chris Mortimer's try converted by Moy. So Country 12-6 ahead. 25 minutes into the game. That's done. Back to Hasler. Over halfway. Jack made the tackle. Kenny, good ball to O'Connor. There's Morris. Back to O'Connor. Kenny again. And a little one went in again from Roach. The touch judge didn't miss it.
I don't know about a little one, Jim. Look, a pretty big one to me. Probably going for the ball.
Of course. Just the ball, nothing else. And he was effective. He knocked the ball out, but he won't be too effective after this conversation. Be another caution. Second time Roach has been called up for a swinging arm and a tackle. First time it was undone. Peter Sterling cooling it down, and another penalty to Sydney.
Well, forwards have very short memories. He can't remember doing it.
O'Connor's kick. He's got it just inside the upright. 8 points now for the Sydney side. 12-8. And we're up to about 30 minutes in the first half. Chris Mortimer. It's Potter. Tunks. Folks. Alan Thompson, not smiling yet, but must be pleased with the performance. 12-8 ahead. Lamb charged down by it, and look, it goes to Cleal. Here's a chance. Cleal stepping well, and Cleal will score. Robert Morris charged the kick down, and Cleal was onside. What a try for Country. Look at Steve Roach. You think he won the lottery. A big moment for Country. Charging down Terry Lamb's kick. And it was deflected to Cleal. Here it is.
Good play. Very good play indeed. Getting up front there. Cleal just brushes him away. Get out of my way, Potter. That's a good try.
Neil Moy looking for 3 out of 3 and 2 more points. There it is. So Country lead 18-8. 18-8. Lamb away to Hetherington. Kenny. Langmack. Simmons. That's Terry Lamb's kick. Lamb, it missed by Jack, and look at this, O'Connor's going to score. A beautiful kick, got the bounce, and O'Connor finished it off. So City are back in business. O'Connor scores the try. A good little kick ahead, and Gary Jack couldn't clean it up.
This was poor play by the fullback, Gary Jack. It's very rare you see something like this. A good kick by Lamb. You see Jack appear here, and really that was a poor effort from an Australian fullback. O'Connor couldn't believe his luck. That's the confidence he needs.
18-14 now. Close to half-time. Just 4 points between them. This should be a fantastic 40 minutes of football in the second half. Don't miss that. To Potter. Morris. Around Spur. Around McWhorter. Good run by Morris. He's beaten them all. Look out. It's going to be a try unless Jack cuts him down. He does. Count starts again though. The ball was loose. Still a chance for Sydney. Potter trying to play it, but a penalty. Professional foul. 10 minutes in the sin bin.
I think he's only given him 5.
It's Neil Moy who's gone off.
It was a great run by Morris. Good support play by Hasler there. And referee Mick Stone had no hesitation here, no alternative.
O'Connor, beautiful kick. His 4th goal. It's 18-16 now. Simmons, Pearce, Simmons, Hasler, into a bit of a slot. Defence is good. McWhorter that time. That's Lamb, inside. Tunks flicks it, Langmack, Folks. Hasler! He was ankle tapped and he's almost there. Last tackle for Sydney. Sterling just stopped him in time. Hasler to play it. Simmons at dummy half. Cleal intercepted. Count starts again as he knocked it on. Folks. It went loose. Lamb cleaning up. Now Pearce. Straight ahead. Hasler. Spur in for the tackle. The country repelled them 20 metres there. Simmons. Away to Dunn. Support. That's Simmons. Potter. Spur tackles again. 18-16 country lead. Tunks drives it up again. Still going strongly. Good ball to Folks. And there's the try to Langmack. Langmack has scored. Well, persistence paid off there, with country having to endure a spate of tackles. The count started again. The pressure kept going, and good backing up has seen a try.
Certainly was. Good play by Tunks. Running onto the ball, not stood still. Bad tackle, bad miss by Cleal. Enthusiasm, beautiful ball out wide. Good play by Folks. And Langmack savouring this moment. Look at the determination. That's what their coach wanted. That's what he told them at half-time. Bit more commitment. And for once, the City side has backed up the man with the ball.
Easy one for O'Connor. Sydney further ahead. They now lead by 22-18. That try put them in the lead. 22-18. It's Gillespie struggling to get past the defence again. Now Roach. McWhorter. Beautiful tackle from O'Connor. Gordon. Roach missed it. Knocks it back. Sterling with a bomb. Potter underneath it. He loses it. Is it a try? Yes. No. No try. This will be interesting. There must have been a little knock-on right at the critical moment, because Potter was knocked over. Here's Sterling's bomb. Now watch the action.
Who says that the bomb's defunct these days? Put a lot of pressure on them. Potter did the right thing, eye on the ball. It would have been a try. Would have been the second to Chris Mortimer.
Well, it must have been knocked on right on the deck. Here's Hasler. Hasler streeting away. Gets around Jack. This is a great run by Hasler. Looks for support to Lamb. And a breakout by the Sydney side leads to a try. And all that came from a little bit of disappointment, I think, from country after missing a try. They held back in defence. Hasler made the break, and Sydney have a useful lead.
Certainly have, and fully deserve it with the individual brilliance of Des Hasler. The guy's fast. He sees the break and he's away and leaves Gary Jack for dead. Jack had no chance of that. He could have been selfish. And this is the man, is probably the world's best backer up of the man in possession of the football, Terry Lamb. A fully deserved try there. Watch the speed. Breaks the tackle. The speed too much for Jack. A confident player just holds on at the right time. He loves doing that.
O'Connor adds the extras. So it's 28-18, a 10-point gap in favour of Sydney. Hasler, that's Folks. Back this way. Last tackle for Sydney, they lead by 10. Langmack. That's Pearce. O'Connor tried to kick it in field, it's picked up and Langmack scores his second try. Langmack has scored his second try. It was a bit lucky in the end, but they were going forward, the ball was on the ground, it went Sydney's way after being kicked. And Langmack was there to finish it off with his second try.
Good play by City. Langmack started it off, tried to do the run round. Pearce made the break. Good ball. O'Connor knew that he'd nowhere to go. Fortunate there.
Moy, Gordon, Morris. Roach for another steam ahead. Sterling to Cleal. Good run by Cleal here. Stepping and weaving again. He's brushed them off. And the pass went to ground. Gary Jack couldn't hold on to it. He was probably covered in the tackle. But another fine run by Noel Cleal. He's had a great game here for Country today. Look at him stepping and swerving. Lots of power. And Jack couldn't hold it. Pearce. In and out, round about, and still going ahead. Farah throws it inside to Lamb. Here goes Lamb. And away goes Folks. Another pass, please. Farah picks it up, but he knocked it on.
Well, it's touch and go, Jim.
Let's see that knock on. I don't know whether he knocked it on.
I thought he took it on the bounce.
Have a look at it.
Took it on the half volley.
Folks' ball. Watch it. I think he picked it up on the half volley, as you say. Folks, in the thick of it. What's that? 34 tackles Folks has had today. He's done a magnificent defensive job. And the penalty.
That was silly play by Roach.
Roach has got a smile on his face, but look at this. A long-range kick for Michael O'Connor. It's got the distance okay, and it's got the accuracy for 2 points. A big kick from Michael O'Connor, and that's full time. Sydney 34, Country 18. So Sydney, after being down by 2 points at half-time, have scored 18 points in the second half. Country didn't score after leading 18-16. 34-18 to Sydney.